Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. The title of our project is a proxy-based architecture for dynamic discovery invocation of web services from mobile devices. Now let's see the abstract of this paper. Mobile devices are getting more pervasive and it is becoming increasingly necessary to integrate web services into applications that run on these devices. We introduce a novel approach for dynamically invoking web services methods from mobile devices with minimal user intervention that only involves entering a search phase and values for the method parameters. The architecture overcomes technical challenges that involves consuming discovered services dynamically by introducing the man in the middle, that means MIM server, that provides a web service whose responsibility is to discover needed services and build the client-side proxies at runtime. The architecture moves to MIM server energy-consuming tasks that would otherwise run on mobile devices. Such tasks involve communication with servers over the internet, XML parsing of files, and on-the-fly compilation of source code. We perform extensive evaluation of the system performance to measure scalability as it relates to the capacity of MIM server in handling mobile client request and device battery power saving, resulting from delegating the service discovery task to the server. Now let's see the flow diagram of this project. In this project we have three sides. One is user 1 and another one is middleman server. After that, web services. In user side they register the particulars in register framework. The details are stored in middleman database. After that, while entering into the framework, we have to validate the user by using login. Here we are checking that the user is valid user or not. If the user is valid, then he have a rights to search a particular query. After that, in search query they can enter the details and send into the server. Initially the request and also the details are stored in middleman only, so the search query comes to middleman base. Here middleman is one of the service which is used to reduce the traffics which is available in web services. So in middleman the backup of data is located as a proxy. So in each and every time the request has not been transferred to the web services, the results that are stored in middleman, it automatically retrieves the data to the user. It initially it check whether the middleman database contains a result for a particular query or not. If it contains the particular query, in the sense it will retrieve the data from the middleman database and log it to the user, or else it transferred to the web services. So in middleman the user details are stored in middleman database, and also the search details are stored in another table. Here while sending the query to the middleman, it will check whether these data are already available in middleman database or not. If it not, in the sense it will go to the web service side. Here we are having two phase, one is services and another one is coordinator. In the services it will return the multiple services values individually. After that, in coordinator it will organize the multiple services and give a result as a single one. Now let's see the brief project explanation. In this we have four phases. One is user framework and another one is user module to send the query, and another one is middleman to manage the send query and user details, and also another one part is web services. Okay, in this framework, in home it will define what is web services means, and about us why we are using the proxy based web services, what is the advantage of this approach. In registration phase we have to enter our name, some xx, this name is xx, password is 1212. Here enter the valid mail ID, because the secret code is sent to this mail ID only. So enter your ID plus gmail.com. The mobile number, table name. User can create their table according to their use. If my case xxx, submit. In confirmation link we are introducing the captcha. Enter the captcha query. After that, the table name which we are mentioned the registration phase. Now the code is sent to your mail ID. The code backup is, the secret code is stored in our remote database alone. So enter the valid mail ID in registration phase, or else you can get the secret code in your mail ID. Enter the secret code. Okay, now user ready to send the query. These details are stored in our middleman. Here we are having 22 number of registered users and 2 number of service requests are received. In MAM operation, it's just like a admin control panel. Click service requests. What are the service requests are available in our middleman. Then view user details. Here xxx or rather, click OK. The details of user has shown here. Search by user. Here we can search our service request by user based. Okay. Send one request, send it to Madurai, send query. The query result is stored in D colon. After that, search by result. The result is which one is owned by this result, and search by all overall queries is shown here. Okay. Now run the user module and send the search query to the middleman. Our username is xxx, password is 12, table name is xxx. Send query. Choose the destination, source and destination. Alright. Here we are applying the by move search algorithm for efficient retrieval. Here the service request has not been received here because the service request already processed by one user, so the result from the proxy is shown here. The query doesn't contain the result, in the sense it will transfer to the middleman. Here the service request, number of service requests is 2. Send next. Here total number of requests is received 1, and number of requests sent to the web service is 1. The number of requests processed by the web service is 1. Now send all requests to web service coordinator. So now run the web services. The request that has been forwarded by user to the middleman. Middleman doesn't contain the details for the particular query, so it transferred to the web services. So click process. Export completed. So details from 2 web services, it has been integrated into single one. So now check it out in the middleman. The number of request process is 2. Click OK and send query Chennai to Madurai. Now the result is stored in middleman. The result is shown here. Thank you for watching.